Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Voice of British Orthodoxy. I'm, of course, Rita Lazar. Today is the 20th of October. Um, there doesn't appear to be any Troparius for today, which is the first time in what feels like a while, but we have three saints today, and I'm pretty sure the entries are consistent across the group chat, the book, and the Celtic Saints website, which is also kind of why I'm also extra shocked about surprised, I should say. Right, so I guess our first entry will be the entry for Saints Braden and Crora. Date is uncertain. Little is known about Saints Braden and Aurora, other than the existence of Kirk Badan, Church of Saint Bradan, near Douglas, Isle of Man, and a reference on a 16th century map to a church of Saint Crora. There is also a tradition of veneration on the Isle of Man. The group chat entry just simply states Saints Braden and Aurora, two saints venerated in the Isle of Man. See that 7th century. And that's the thingy entry. Our next entry will be for Saint Aidan, and he is from the 8th century. This Saint Aidan was a bishop of County Mayo, Ireland, who reposed in 768. Nothing further is known about his life. The group chat entry is Saint Aidan, Bishop of Mayo in Ireland, 768, is in brackets. I don't know what this means, and I don't really want to open it because I'm pretty sure that's to do with, like, the papists and whatnot, so... Right. And the final entry for today is Saint Acca, the Bishop of Hexham, and he is from the 8th century. Saint Acca is considered to be one of the most learned bishops of his century. Held in great esteem by Saint Bede the Venerable, who we commemorate back on the 25th of May, who described him as great in the sight of God and man. Saint Acca began his monastic life as a disciple of Saints Bosa, who we commemorate back on the 9th of March, and Wilfrid, who we commemorated back on the 12th of October. Saint Acca accompanied Saint Wilfrid to Rome to appeal Saint Theodore of Canterbury's 19th September division of the See of York. Following their return to England, Saint Acca served as abbot of St Andrews in Hexham. In 709, Saint Acca succeeded his former master as Bishop of Hexham, serving that see until his repose, c. 740. The group chat entry is Saint Acca of Hexham, Bishop of Hexham in England. Confessor, Saint Acca tackled his duties with much energy. In ruling the diocese and conducting services of the church, he also carried on the work of church building and decorating started by Saint Wilfrid. Acca was both an accomplished musician and a learned theologian. Saint Bede describes Acca as a most experienced cantor, most learned in sacred writings, and thoroughly familiar with the rules of ecclesiastical custom. You know what? I'm gonna have one last attempt. I refuse to believe that there isn't forgive me, I almost swore. But it's difficult for me to accept that there's nothing. And this has not been too long of an episode, so I'm going to once again... Wait, what if I just go to 20th of October? Submit. Right. There's nothing on the thingy website, which is Sag. Acacius, the Confessor. No. Different one. Unfortunate. Right. It actually genuinely doesn't seem like there is... I'm actually very... maybe there is something out there, but I don't seem to be able to find it. Given how, shall we say, important Saint Akka was. I was expecting there to be a Troparia for him, but uh, I guess not every saint is meant to have them. I hope you all had a wonderful day. Um, there is one or as he's a hierarch, I guess there is the standard tone 4 of the truth of all things revealed thee to thy flock as a rule of faith, but I also don't really want to copy and paste that because it's not really official. Okay, Akka of Hexham, we've got a WordPress. Just in case I show something that I wasn't, shall we say, supposed to. I'd rather. Unfortunately, the Romanian Archdiocese doesn't seem to have anything, which is fine. I think we're done. Okay, cool. Well, it was a decent effort. Anyway, 3 entries across all 3 sources. I do apologise for taking up a lot of your time. May those saints intercede for us before the righteous judge. I hope you've all had a wonderful day. God bless you all, and Amen.